Thanks for tuning in to NBC2 News at 11. I'm Elyse Evans. Good evening, I'm Elyse Evans. Thanks for joining us for Fox 38 News. The original price tag was $1.9 billion, but the cost has risen to $2.35 billion. We're used to hearing things about helping the environment and the buzzwords like green and sustainable, but 20 years ago when Trees Inc. started, that was not the case. We begin with breaking news tonight. After 2 weeks of deliberation, the jury in the federal corruption trial of Rod Blagojevich could only reach a verdict on one of the 24 counts against the ex-governor.
I'm thinking he probably realized early on, too, that she's always right.
Amen. He learned the secret.
Boy, you caught that one quick, didn't you?
Hey, right away. Police first thought they'd found pipe bombs, but it turned out to be something totally different. Has it ever happened that a drought doesn't end till winter and we get all that moisture with the snow?
Actually, it's pretty common.
Terre Haute police investigate another shooting at a downtown dance club, and now the city is looking into whether the club should be shut down. Well, there's a new winner of this year's So You Think You Can Dance competition on Fox, and her win hits close to home. 18-year-old Lauren Froderman danced all the way to the top. Well, I just want to say I won.
I do remember that.
I beat him.
You did, and
beat the pants off
fairly easily, I believe, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. A cyclist was hit by a car at the intersection of 3rd and Wabash in Terre Haute.
Hands off the cookies. Man, all right. Are they good?
Delicious. When you think about the best inventions, the light bulb, the telephone, and the computer come to mind. But how about the margarita machine? What would you do for an extra $100? What about $1,000 or $5,000? Well, what if you could get it for free, all with the click of a mouse? In our special series, Unclaimed, we learned that's exactly the case for people across the U.S., including here in Indiana.
I'm looking for a Laura Ann Sims. Is she at this address?
Laura Brashear was caught off guard when we knocked on her door, especially since we used a name she hadn't heard in years.
This is under your name. I guess it's under your maiden name, he said. Sims?
S-I-M-M-S.
That's you, right? Laura Ann Sims?
The Indiana Unclaimed website lists money waiting for Hoosiers to claim. It's like a treasure chest waiting to be discovered. It's money from uncashed employment checks to dividend and stock money. However, it sits untouched because the state can't find its rightful owner. So we searched for some Valley residents to inform them of their windfall.
I wouldn't have known otherwise.
Laura says she checked the Indiana Unclaimed registry before, but she searched her married name, and it turned up empty.
And these things go back to when I was in college, before I was married 32 years ago.
That's one obstacle the Attorney General's office faces. It can't locate people once names or addresses change. We even tried sending letters to people at former addresses. Most were returned. Paul Cardwell had no clue he had money in the database.
According to our records, I believe that you're owed $3,164.83.
That's pretty cool. And where do I get that?
Paul says the money was listed under a former address, and he never thought to search it. But now he already knows how he'll spend his findings.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad it's kind of like having hidden money. I'd say the other thing would be I can put some of that towards some personal things and then maybe reinvest $1,000 or so of it.
Last year, the Attorney General's unclaimed property paid 1,615 claims to 9 counties within the Wabash Valley and added up to more than $1,225,000. Now, getting married or moving isn't the only challenge when it comes to locating people. Tomorrow, we'll take a look at a major problem the state faces in returning unclaimed money. Now, in the meantime, if you'd like to see if you're entitled to money, we've linked you at mywabashvalley.com.